morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy. Chuck Williams are on the road and away from the desk this morning. We are lucky to sit down and talk with this gentleman, one of our favorites from First Bank Southwest. CEO and President Andy Marshall joins us this morning. Mr. Marshall, glad to see you, sir.
Good morning to you on this snowy. Is it snowing yet? It's supposed to be snowing anyway. It's snowing in Pampa. It's snowing in Perryton because I talked to my market presidents and they're supposed to get hammered up there.
Oh, we got to be cautious out there. Now, First Bank Southwest really prides itself on being a bank of the community, being about the community, being about the people in the community. And being in that position, how you work in First Bank Southwest, you guys win a lot of awards. You guys have a great reputation of customer service, a great reputation of doing the business that counts. Tell us about some of the recent awards that have been bestowed upon you and your individuals that work hard every day for the community.
Well, first of all, I appreciate the kind words because it's a lot of incredible work. This bank is, it's incredible. Long before I showed up, I'm a rookie. December the 4th will be 5 years, so I just basically showed up. But the tenure the bank has, it's a rare week. I don't wish somebody 25 or 40 years at the bank. And the deal was over the last few years, as we get bigger, and we've almost doubled in size since I've been here, is trying to take that culture and be able to articulate it so we can apply it to everything that we do going forward. As we expand, as we buy a bank, as we promote people that retire with that incredible tenure and stuff. So we've really spent a lot of time just trying to articulate the best of who we've been and who we want to be in the future. And it's been noticed. I mean, it's not that it wasn't here before. It's just we've condensed it down, and a lot of third-party validation of that. We are winning. I shouldn't say won because technically this is a secret until tomorrow because they say wait till November the 15th, but we're going to cheat today. For 3 years in a row, we're an American Banker Best Banks to Work For in America. The third one will be officially announced tomorrow, but I'm going to do a sneak preview today. It looks like if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. The Independent Bankers Association of Texas, which is a statewide banking advocacy group, for 3 years in a row has given us an award for our culture, best banks in the state for culture. And we won that again for 3 years. And then this year, for the first time, we have been ranked as the number 18th best company, doesn't matter the industry, 18th best company to work for in Texas. And what that says is it first of all, it makes us feel good because it validates what we try to do every day. But knowing that we're never going to be the highest paid employer, we're not going to have the best benefits. There has to be something more than a paycheck for people to show up every day and work. And that's what we're trying to do every day, try to get bigger and better, or try to get better at making this a place that you want to come to work over and above a paycheck. And that bleeds over into our customer service and our relations with our customers. And we believe we've been successful at it, but we're going to be much, much better going forward, I promise.
Andy, that you hear this a lot from people about how they build a team and how they build successful teams. The biggest thing you hear, and it comes back, is that culture, how to establish that culture and how to copy and repeat that culture. I know Bowden Jones is a great guy that works over there. And one of the cultures that you guys really stress is being about the community. How do you help out the community? These awards mean a lot, but you guys really take pride in being a part of the community in your bank. How do you replicate and continue that culture among all employees, from the top man like yourself to the guy who just unlocks the door in the morning?
Well, the guy that unlocks the door, that teller that's in a drive-through when you come back, they're the most important people in the bank. There's a lot of people that do a lot of cool stuff, but to 99% of the people, that teller they see at a teller window is their banker. That's the face of the bank. So it isn't top down. It's truly always bottom up, and it will be. And I mean that in all sincerity. And I'm not a sit around the campfire and sing kumbaya, y'all talk about my feelings. There has to be a practical purpose. And that purpose is that culture, it has to be easy to define. And we've got it boiled down into 6 values and 4 guiding principles. And a lot of people have those, and they put them on their break room walls and their websites and pat each other on the back, say how great we are. No. It's a different breed of cat here. Our annual reviews, that's all our staff are graded on, are those 6 values. That's it. You're great. How well do you represent in those 6 values? But you can take all of those values and those guiding principles, and you can boil it down into Faith Family Bank. In Faith Family Bank, somebody says, "Oh, that's a cool marketing tagline." No, no, no. All that is a little guideline that how we live our life at work and hopefully live our life at home. And it bleeds over into our customers, and it bleeds over the community, because when you say community bank, that's not a size thing. It's more of a mindset. We're part of the community, and the community is part of us. You can't tell one ends and the other begins. The success of the community is the success of the bank, and very candidly, the success of the bank, it makes for a successful community. So we will always wake up every day to try to better the communities we're in and the lives of the people that live in them.
Now, you guys got a special guest coming around.
Oh, you mean the old fat guy? Well, I'm sorry, that's me. I'm the fat guy, but the old fat guy with a beard, that guy.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. Just make sure we're clear about which old fat guy we're talking about here now.
Yes, I'll be stopping by First Bank South.
I did not include you in that conversation.
I'll raise my hand. I got no shame about it.
Santa Claus is showing up. Santa Claus is showing up. We've got Santa coming, and he's going to spend 2 days.
Wow.
Do you know how many strings had to pull to get Santa to stop here for 2 days? A little bit busy this time of the year, but I think it's, let me make sure I don't mess this up. On December the 1st, he's going to be, I'm here at the Wolfland branch on 2401 South Georgia. So Santa's going to be here on December the 1st from 4 to 6. Let me see. And then the next day, December the 2nd, he's going to be at our Jim Lake branch. And the Jim Lake branch is at 5725 West Amarillo Boulevard. And he's going to be there from 4 to 6. So here at Wolfland, 4 to 6 on December the 1st, Jim Lake, 4 to 6 on December the 2nd. So he's giving us 2 days, and I don't know what it's going to cost us, and I'm sure he's going to get his pound of flesh afterwards, but we've got him.
You got him, and you can bring the whole family. The public is invited.
No, you don't have to be a customer. Plus, there are only 2 categories of people in the world. There are current customers and future customers. So all you future customers, come on in with your families, please. It doesn't cost anything. We'd love to see you.
You can take a picture with Santa. There'll be Snapchat. There'll be decorated cookies, and you'll get to meet a great bunch of folks.
I would sit on his lap, except I'm sure there'd be a lawsuit afterwards.
He might have lawyers involved in that one. Same here with me. I think he has a restraining order. I'm still married. 1977 Christmas and a bicycle. We and him have a discussion. Go be a part and find out. Just stop by one of their many locations here in Amarillo. They're also in Perryton, Pampa, Booker, Hereford, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Austin, and see the difference. When you walk in the door, they know your name, and it's a sense of community with First Bank Southwest. Stop by one of their locations here in town and be a part. Don't forget the Jolly Old Man's going to be there on the 1st and the 2nd at Wolfland and Jim Lake Road. Mr. Marshall, as always, great to talk to you, man.
And I appreciate you having me as always.
Anytime. Keep up the good work. Okay. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back tomorrow with more chat.